Where are you going?
Oh no!
Stop running.
You Spectre!
We need to talk.
I don't want to hang off a plane. That's too dangerous.
We don't have a choice.
No, I understand that. I've just made a lifestyle choice to stay living.
Are you saying that you have no time to die? Watch this.
Hello, governors! Welcome back to my YouTube series where I recreate a stunt from every James Bond movie! But
He
this time,
has exactly
we're gonna do it
007 times the amount of views that you do.
Impossible.
They don't even know the meaning of that word. They're unstoppable.
Is he even using the same studio as us?
This is it. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation released the same year as Spectre. We're head to head.
Didn't Mission Impossible 3 also come out the same year as, like, Casino Royale or something?
Okay, well, no one cared about Mission Impossible 3, especially you. But now, we have a genuine opportunity to overcome and surpass James Bond.
Oh, yeah. We're on Rogue Nation.
His Spectre video is coming out soon, too. If we want to beat him, we have to go big.
The plane hang.
Precisely. I've already assembled your team. They're waiting for you. Out west.
They look so cool.
Yeah.
I am a Mission Impossible fan, a rare breed, and I will prove that it's cooler because I have time to die!
Good luck, soldier. Oh, hi. I suppose you want someone to talk about Rogue Nation. I'm not that, he's really more, Addison?
Oh, so now you don't have anything to say about a Mission Impossible movie? Yeah, they changed the release date to the 12th. It's not like I had a whole thing going on.
I'm just kidding, that's awesome. It's 2 days sooner.
We're talking about Rogue Nation today. Yay! So originally, I thought that I could do this part of the video unscripted. I love this movie, so I thought I'd speak from the heart. I could talk about it forever. So that's what I did. My off-the-cuff admiration quickly turned into... The opera scene is like an editing masterpiece, and the music is so good. I love the music. It's a da-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. That's awesome. Which is typical, but let's do that. I'm gonna hit the highlights and try not to freak out. This movie was written and directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who I love. He did such a good job with this one that he became the first director of the series to return to another entry. In fact, he's also doing 7 and 8. Basically, he's so good that he figured out how to become the permanent Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Rogue Nation follows Ethan and the gang as they track down an evil version of the IMF, the Syndicate. A simple idea that's executed perfectly. Those bad guys are led by Solomon Lane, who, while simple, is my favorite villain of all time. He doesn't do a ton here, but you can kind of tell that's because he's just so level-headed and smart that he can hold back his violent side. Anytime we do get a little glimpse of his emotion, it's horrifying, and I love it. And I love that Ethan is just obsessed with him. This whole movie, Ethan is taunted by even the idea of Lane, who just keeps outsmarting him. And that's the true strength of this movie. The action and intrigue are balanced extremely well. You have the best stunts in the series, but you also have the first plot to rival the mystery and intelligence of the original Mission Impossible. Mission is once again a mind game, and I love that Lane isn't defeated by brute strength and raw power, he's just outsmarted. It's an awesome chess match where you undeniably win, and that's equally as satisfying to watch. And then you have Ilsa Faust, who is my second favorite character in the franchise. She's a whole three-dimensional character with a lot of intrigue and awesomeness, and she's super cool, and she's fun, and she's cool. She has this awesome move where she fights people by climbing onto their face. That's cool. She is sexualized a lot, and there's a lot of problematic stuff in this movie about her portrayal that isn't good. We gotta stop doing, because it's just, why? Why do we need this type of music whenever we go somewhere in Africa? But seriously, Rebecca Ferguson is so cool, and I love that she's in more things because she's awesome. Okay, let's bring it in. Other than the representation, This movie is honestly perfect to me. Like, it's just so solid, and I can barely even nitpick it. I just love it. This movie feels like summer to me. I'm not sure why I have that association. I mean, it did come out in the summer, but whenever I watch it around this time of year, it just gets me in a good mood. It's nice. It really is. I love it. Stunt time! Among some really cool other stunts, this one has two big action set pieces. First, you have this incredibly tense scene where Ethan free swims through this liquid-cooled data center thingy and holds his breath for 3 whole minutes. While filming that, Tom Cruise actually had to hold his breath for, I want to say, 6 minutes. Okay, though I totally recognize the coolness of this stunt, I don't think I'm gonna do it myself. I'm not confident in my ability to do it, for one. And also, I'll just come out and say it, I kind of have like a phobia of bodies of water. I'm kind of getting over it, but even pools freak me out. I don't know, I don't really want to talk about it, and fish are scary. Other than that, you have the best opening of any movie ever, where Tom Cruise does this. Yeah, he hangs off a plane. What more needs to be said? And that is how we're gonna defeat that James Bond YouTuber, by recreating one of the coolest stunts in cinematic history. Here's the plan. Instead of hanging out of a plane, I hung out of a moving car. But to do that, I needed a team. I needed one person driving, one person filming, and a third person holding me tight to make sure I don't die. Cruise hung off the plane with the help of ropes, and I will be doing the exact same. I'll be strapped in a harness just like a rock climber, with the other end of the rope attached to that third person sitting in the car. To find out more about harnesses and ropes and such, I traveled west to meet the coolest rock climber in the world. He's fierce, he's tough, he's Alex Honnold on competition legal steroids, Light Rain himself, he's David Ward! And also my dad. Thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely, happy to be here.
So, David.
Please, call me Dad.
When climbing rocks, how does one not die?
Well, the cool kids just believe in themselves.
What if I don't believe in myself?
Well, the nerds use ropes.
He then showed me the ropes. I got a refresher on how to wear a harness, as well as a deep dive into knots. The first knot was for me, the climber. First, you gather an arm's length of rope, and then do a figure 8 thing that took me a few tries. You then put the end of the rope through the loop in the harness, double up the 8, tie off the excess, and you're secure.
Lovely, and that's the climber side.
For the belayer's side, the person who keeps me safe and steady, we needed a special attachment that would help hold the rope. This little doohickey makes it so that the belayer can pull the rope against the rigid parts to keep it from moving in the event that a climber falls or needs to be held up. Or in this case, the belayer will simply have to pull the rope against their waist to make sure that I don't completely fall under the car and die instantly. Rope tidiness is also important. The last thing you need is a tangle, so I put it all in a cooler like the professional that I am. Thanks, Dad. Now that I know what I'm doing, it's time to meet the team. We brought the car out to an empty parking lot and got to work. I threw on the harness as well as the belayers. I did momentarily forget how to do the knots, but thankfully I had that recorded. The 2 climbers were fastened up.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Safety third.
This is not safety first, any of this. The driver was ready, eventually. The car was all decked out. Carlton, the car bunny, was prepared for the worst, and we were finally ready to watch Mission Impossible Rogue Nation on the car TV. Yeah! Yeah!
That's you, Edison. I'm Diego. I don't really know how I got here.
No, be real.
I'm Bella. I'm gonna crash.
Into the church.
I feel like you have the most danger potential.
You're hanging out of a car.
I'm Brooklyn. I'm filming.
And after that, I got to do a Mission Impossible stunt.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Very steady. What's that? What's that? No. Oh, because the door's open.
Yeah. Slow. You're holding tight? We're in a movie.
This is cool.
Neat. What do you got right now? Can you go like 10? Yeah. That's so cool!
We take them further.
No. I mean, you have that power to just drag me. We started off super slow, testing the waters. I felt secure and our driver was awesome.
Wow, Bella, you're doing a good job,
Yeah.
bro. Stunt driver. Certified stunt driver.
Is this circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
it's
I work on Fast and Furious?
Well, if you had a minivan, you'd be perfect.
so we incrementally went faster and faster, going around and around the parking lot over and over.
Yeah!
We worked our way up to 30 miles an hour.
Let's go. I love that.
And I felt free. Really. It made me so happy. It's so, like, it's such a simple thing. It's like this is totally overkill. I probably didn't need all this stuff. I'm just hanging out of the car. But that's just like Ethan Hunt. I was just like Ethan Hunt, and it made me really happy. It was really cool. I was in love. I really was. And I could go around that like tiny little oval parking lot for hours. Like it was just so freeing. And I want to do it again. I want to do it again. Thank you. Thank you to my team for letting me do that. That's so awesome of you. I love you. It was pretty cool. But more importantly, take that, James Bond! I did it! The most dangerous stunt! That was undoubtedly way better than anything 007 could do. That YouTuber's lame and bad. You can quote me on that. I'm starting some gossip. We did it, and I have all the footage for that awesome stunt right in this hard drive. All I have to do is edit it up, publish it, and boom! Definitive proof that Rogue Nation is better than Spectre.
'007 rules!
Oh, that was the James Bond guy. Spectre sucks. He's bad. Hand over the hard drive, Bond.
Oh, what? You throw me in the lake? Let me guess. Filled with sharks?
What?
I've already survived the tank of sharks. You see, because in my show, the stunts I do are actually cool.
No, that's impossible.
What? I've never heard that word before. What does it mean? Also, your theme song sucks!
What'd you say to me?
The James Bond theme is much catchier.
Oh, you! Wow, he's getting away fast. He's probably going that way. I can cut him off if I have something of a phobia of bodies of water. That hard drive. Don't want to talk about it. I gotta get him. Fish are scary. Let's do this. I'm getting a little better. I can do this. I gotta get him. Don't be scared. You gotta get him. We have time to die. That's 2 people I've shot now. 1 more and I'm a serial killer.
It's time.
That's a little disturbing. Oh no. Oh no!
Stop running.
Are you okay?
Tight, alright. Thank you so much. That's a wrap on my dad. Yay!
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry.